Funding for the Iowa Girls High School Basketball Championships is provided by...
The path to greatness starts early. The Iowa Farm Bureau believes in Iowa's youth and their pursuit of greatness. That's why we're proud to be the title sponsor of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union. Each student's effort is important, and when one rises, we all rise to a better Iowa.
What do you want to listen to? Oh, shoot!
Fairway, along with Mondelez Nabisco, Wells Blue Bunny, and Frito-Lay, is a proud sponsor of the 2015 Iowa Girls High School Sports Championships. We congratulate all the schools and student athletes participating in this year's Girls High School State Basketball Championships. Fairway, proud to care for the places we work and live.
By Musco Lighting, the sports lighting specialist, providing lighting systems for you, your project, and your community.
I am a farmer.
I am a great cook.
I am a small town girl.
I'm a city boy.
I'm a banker.
I'm an Iowa banker.
No matter who you are, there is an Iowa banker who is ready to help you get where you want to go. Iowa Bankers, allowing you to discover the genuine difference of Iowa banks.
Mid-American Energy, diversifying the ways we generate electricity by investing in wind generation capacity in Iowa. Information is available at midamericanenergy.com. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
You may know right where you belong. Helping you get there is our job. At DMAC, we connect what you want in life to what you do for a living. With more than 150 programs, transfer degrees, and short-term certificates, DMAC can position you for a great career.
Welcome to downtown Des Moines as we kick off a triple header of Iowa Girls High School hoops from the confines of Wells Fargo Arena. Thanks for joining us on our second night of live girls basketball tournament coverage here on statewide Iowa Public Television. Hello, everybody. I'm Paul Yeager. As you settle in for a fantastic afternoon, if it's anything last night, we're going to have ourselves a great one. We will continue to bring you highlights, analysis, and features from right here at our on-site sports desk. And we'll be sure to showcase all the pageantry of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Iowa Farm Bureau State Basketball Championships. All right, we're going to get to that in a first, but we need to set up this action and tell you how this game's all set up. Let's talk about the 3A semifinalists and how they got here tonight. We're going to talk about 3A, 4A, and 5A. The Bullets from Minneapolis and the Cubs of Nevada in the semifinal. That's Andrea Larson for the turnaround jumper. She hit two there as Minneapolis, one of the best scoring offenses in 3A, met the best defense in 3A. Katie Kassabaum pumps, fakes, and finishes, and then look at this move into the hole. Nevada up at the half, 16-13, so defense winning in this one early on. Abby Stevenson pops, stops, shoots, scores. She would have 18 to lead the Cubs. Miss there, she picks up the board and puts it back in, and for the first time since 1920, Nevada is headed to the title game with a 52-45 win over Minneapolis. Who would they match up with? The Cadets of Crestwood were in the semifinals last year. Pocahontas back for the first time in a decade, 7th time in school history. Madison Sickles finishes in the paint there. The future Grandview Viking in action again, gets her own rebound, and off the glass for two more. She'd finish with 17. Now Pocahontas, Ellie Ruffridge. We're going to say her name a lot because she's fun to watch. She drives and finishes with the finger roll. Ellie was on the bench 10 years ago when Pocahontas was at state as the ball girl. Now she's on the floor with moves like this. She's on pace to set the 5-player scoring record in the state of Iowa. Now she can do it from 3, too. Ruffridge would have 32 points, 5 assists, 5 steals. With shots like that, Pocahontas wins 58-43. Breaking down all of these games tonight in our pregame show is Laura Leonard. She'll have the analysis in the 3A and 4A game. But Laura, let's talk first about Nevada. We talk about that great defense, but we'll get to that in a moment. Let's talk about Claire Ausman. She had a hot shooting hand in the first game against Red Oak. She's going to have to be their pace setter for offense.
Yeah, she really is, and she's their main outside shooter. As a matter of fact, 81% of her shots come from three-point range, and as you had mentioned, she knocked down her first 5 three-pointers in that first-round game. She needs to have that kind of game again tonight. So we talk about tough defense. Coach Meyer told us earlier this week, hallmark of her squad is playing tough D. When you're up 18-13 at the half, I think that worked. It really does, and that's what they pride themselves on. They are the #1 defense in 3A. Here in the tournament, they're allowing 41 points a game. That's pretty good, so they need to continue to do that. But here's a stat that's going to jump out and may be a factor in tonight's game. They're allowing their opponents to shoot 13% from three-point range. That's where Pocahontas likes to shoot.
And that's going to be troublesome for that high-octane, high-energy group. We talk about Ellie Ruffridge, 70 points per game for this squad. If you can't shoot the ball from 3, it's going to be a long night for the Indians.
Yeah, it is, but they are kind of a three-headed monster. They do average about 70 points a game. They have 3 players, though, that average about 9 points or better. So that's going to be something that Nevada's going to have to contend with. That makes them very tough to defend when you have that many options.
Well, you just saw Ellie Ruffridge. She is one of those key players. Against Clear Lake, she would drive and dish and dish. She had a huge night there, but she can score a lot too.
She really can, and you mentioned she's on pace to become the all-time leading scorer. She comes into this tournament with 107 three-pointers on the season. She's just continued that hot hand here at the tournament. And earlier this season in a game, she had knocked down 12 three-pointers, hoping that she might have a game like that again tonight. All right, let's move on to Class 4A now. And this was another exciting one as well. This was a rematch of last year's semifinal. Would Brian White's team change the script from last year and get over the hump against Harlan? Well, first half it was Carlisle. Courtney Joyner, she'd have 9 points on the night, all from 3-land. There's 2 of her three-point shots. But then, anything you can do, I can do better, said Taylor Wagner. She was on fire in the first half. She'd hit 5 threes and finished with 15 points. Harlan led by 16 at the break. In the second half, Taylor Frederick, nice footwork in the post for the turnaround. Then look at that drop step to the hole and scored. Frederick was 11 of 13 shooting for 25 points. She'd also get points from the free throw line as well. Frederick gets the board in the putback. Harlan runs away with it, 69-43, back in the title game. There's still the potential for that rematch. Western Dubuque, runners-up a year ago. Bishop Heelan, they down Ballard to get to the semifinal game. Carly Long with the stop and pop there. Tristan Beaulieu would hit for Heelan on that play on the fadeaway. And then inside is just going to be a tall task when you're trying to defend Megan Moss. Moss gets the board and the putback for 2. At the half, Western Dubuque led 21-14. Heelan would come back in that second half. Never say die attitude. Megan Todd uses the glass on that shot. That's a pretty one after Taylor Beaulieu. And then it's Rose Simon Wessler with a nice jumper. Rose had 9 points and 10 boards. Then Moss from the outside for 3. Western Dubuque sets up a rematch with a 47-38 win over Bishop Heelan. Laura, Harlan has won 51 straight basketball games. They've won 2 volleyball titles. How on earth are they doing that? Well, I think #1, they have the athletes. They've got a good group of girls in all their programs. They play multiple sports, but they have that family atmosphere. They have good team chemistry, and their motto this year is all in. And I think that's what you're going to see in that 4A game, is they're going to go out on the floor and they're going to go all in that game.
If you don't know anything about basketball or a lot about it, you might think Jess Shaban, being the tall player for Harlan, is the key. She's had a lot of rebounds, not a lot of points, so if you clamp down on Shaban, you're going to get hurt another way by Harlan.
Yeah, Taylor Frederick has had a great tournament this year, and their main offense is a high-low offense, and you think Jess Shaban is the one that they're going to go to, but they can interchange, and so Frederick has been the one that's had the hot hand, so you can't forget about just Shaven, though, because if you key in on Frederick, Shaven can burn you.
This is a 5 that has been very impressive in every sport. We'll talk about them at halftime of the 4A game. You're going to want to see that story. But Western Dubuque, Coach Osmickle said she is tired of my voice because she watched last year's title game over and over again, as did her players. Is that a good thing to dwell on something like that?
You know, sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't. It's whatever motivates you. And if watching that tape over and over again motivated this team, and obviously it did because they're back in the title game.
And they're back because of, we saw Rose Simon-Wessler. She is just a monster. Almost a double-double in every game in this tournament.
No, she's very impressive, and she's a very physical player, likes to go inside, likes to bang down low, but she's got a good mid-range jumper as well. She can step out a little bit further, but she's also a terror on the board. She's got a good all-around game.
Megan Moss, we saw her a couple of times in the highlights. She's impressive. She did get hit late in that game against Teelan. She did appear to be fine after the ball game, but she's tough. This whole team is tough.
Well, she might be the X factor because she can step out and shoot the 3, but her presence is more known on the inside. They need to get her the ball down low, but look for her to step out and shoot some 3s tonight.
All right, our nightcap of the evening will be the Class 5A, the big schools will do battle. How did they get here? Let's start with Iowa City West and Valley. It's a rematch of a January 24th game won by Valley 65-56 early on. It's Grace Vanderweide. She goes in for the layup, then she hits the jumper there. She's headed to Missouri State. Grace Tafoya pumps, drives, and finishes. Tafoya would have 9 for the women of Troy. Look at that move, and 1. But Vanderweide, she's been impressive all season long, one of the best players in the state. Look at this move and the touch. That is a shooter's touch when you just have that feel. She gets it off the high angle of the glass. And then, can she do some moves as well? Oh, pretty. Vanderweide, impressive for the Tigers for the first time since 1995. The Tigers are in the title game looking for their first ever title in Tiger history. Who would they match up with? It's another rematch from the regular season. Waukee down Dowling on December 16th by 16. This is our 30th game of the tournament, and it was a good one. Amber Gierstorff muscles it in. No maroon in this game would crack double figures. Gierstorff there on that shot. She'd finish with 8 and 13 boards. Riley Jacobson takes it in for the layup there. The junior had a double-double, 10 points, 13 rebounds. She did them both right there. Ellie Kavanaugh in the second half will miss this jumper, and then all of a sudden, look at that dish. Oh, up ahead. Andy Manalotti would finish it, and now some passing around. Fake left, shoot to the right. Andy Manalotti drains the 3. Waukee moves on to their first ever title game. 42-32 for the Warriors over the Maroons of Dowling Catholic. And so, Laura, as we talk about Waukee, coaches like to be in control. The husband-wife team on the sideline, the guesses, they almost make it as that their offense is a guess. There's no set plays.
Yeah, they don't run a lot of set plays, if any at all. They have a read and react type of offense, and so whatever the defense is giving them, that offense will read, set screens, roll, whatever is there, they're going to take it. And so it's very tough to defend a team like that when you don't have any set offense.
So you have one good player, though, that you do have to watch, and that's Riley Jacobson. She's been impressive all season long.
Yeah, she's done it all season long for them on the inside, and she really does a great job on the board. She does a good job going block to block. Maybe we'll step out a little bit, shoot that free throw jumper, but overall, she averages a double-double on the season. Here in the tournament, her scoring's down a little bit. That doesn't make a difference because if you forget about her, she's going to go off.
All right, so Valley, they're the #1 team in 5A. They fronted Iowa City West to keep that ball out low. I'm guessing that's what they're going to have to do again.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to get out on those guards and really push them out, get them out of a rhythm, clamp down up front, not to allow that pass down low. And that's something that they're really going to have to contend with and really see if they can get them out of rhythm.
And we will watch the Fuller sisters as well. All right, Laura, thank you so very much. Joining us now to discuss part of their involvement in this entire tournament is John Sorensen from the Iowa Bankers. And John, Iowa Bankers have a long history of being involved. Why are you involved with the girls tournament here?
Well, Paul, the Iowa Banks are really all about trying to create a better future for our state. And there's really no better partnership to allow us to do that than working through the High School Athletic Association. So it's a thrill for us to be here, to see the talents of these young ladies on the court, not only on the court but off the court. And so it's been a real wonderful partnership for us. We're happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you here. John Sorensen from the Iowa Bankers, thank you so very much for joining us.
Thank you.
That's going to do it for this portion of the program. But now we are going to go down to the floor, and we're going to go to one of Iowa's unique experiences. It's the All-Iowa pregame performance.
Please welcome the All-Iowa Honor Dance Team under the direction of Kathy Enyart as they perform for your pregame entertainment. 50 dancers will perform a Salute to America, choreographed by Lois Turnage of Pleasantville, accompanied by the Hope Gospel Quintet. Ladies and gentlemen, the All-Iowa Honor Dance Team.
Shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for patriot dreams that sees beyond the years, thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. America, America, God shed his grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood. From sea to shining sea, from sea to shining sea.
Ladies and gentlemen, the All-Iowa Honor Dance Team will now honor our U.S. military veterans, current military, and all military families. The All-Iowa pregame performers will present a military salute for each branch of the military: the Marines, Army, Navy, Coast Guard, and the Air Force. As each of the colors are presented, we ask all veterans and active military to please wave and be recognized for your service to our country. The United States Marines, all veterans and active military of the Marines, please wave and be recognized. the Hope Gospel Quintet will now sing our national anthem. Please remain standing as we honor America, our military, and their families.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
We will be right back with a full night of basketball. The 3A, 4A, and 5A state championships are next on statewide Iowa Public Television. The pitch lifted high in the air to right, back at the wall. That's a home run, a grand slam for Brooke Wilmus. Over the past year, Iowa Public Television has brought you all the excitement of the Iowa High School Girls State Championships. We brought you the thrill of victory.
Harlan, your Class 4A state champion.
And the heartbreak of defeat. We celebrated Iowa's best.
Becky.
She worked so hard at every aspect. It kind of all culminated at the right time, and that allowed her to really excel as a junior and senior.
And learned what makes them tick.
It's really weird. I mean, you can step into an empty gym with all these things that you think are problems and then leave not feeling that way anymore.
The shattered records and the broken hearts. We took you inside the huddles.
Don't force anything right now.
And back in time.
That was the driving force behind my thinking and my administration, was to bring the girl into an equality position with that of the boy. And it came about. It happened.
Iowa Public Television is proud to be home for Iowa's Girls High School Sports Championships. Brought to you in high definition, commercial-free, and available for every Iowan to enjoy, both on air and streaming at IPTV.org. Support the network that showcases Iowa's young women and celebrates their successes by calling 800-779-7000 right now. Thank you.